Nikki Haley isn't in her prime. Sorry. When a woman is considered to be in her prime in her 20s and 30s and maybe 40s.
You all welcome back. I am Van. We are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully you click that like button too, and make sure y'all say happy birthday to my son, Jojo, LFR Jojo. If you're not already following this channel, make sure you do so. But he's finishing up his degree, so you're probably not finished seeing a whole bunch of new videos from him, but make sure y'all show him some love. And again, like this video. Also go to lfrfamily.com, ask me about the Bang Bang Tea. A lot of people have been doing that lately. Shout out to you all. And also, if you have 30 seconds of free time, make sure you give me a review, all right? Send me a review so I can throw them joints on the website so other people can see. I want your testimonial, whether you like it or not, okay?
Get that Bang Bang Tea, y'all.
It looks like our man Don Lemons is in trouble, but I want to see exactly why.
So we don't wish anyone ill, really, in the television business, such a volatile business. You don't ever want to root for someone's firing. But it's hard not to notice that there's a lot of drama at CNN. First, their top star in primetime, Chris Cuomo, was fired, not exactly why. Then CNN Plus blew up, costing the company hundreds of millions. And then Brian Stelter got canned. If there was ever a firing to celebrate, it would have been his. But even we didn't celebrate. And now, to wreck our day, it looks like Mr. Don Lemon, the source of endless entertainment for us for many, many years, is out. He made the mistake of saying that women over 50 are not in their prime. Oh, yeah.
He said women over 50 are not in their prime. Women over 50 are not in their prime. What are we talking about here? He got kicked out for that? Okay, let's continue. I want to hear that.
They can have babies too. So, without even taking sides in that debate or being too literal about it, the bottom line is it looks like it's over for Don Lemon. He was not on the air today, which is bad if you're a TV host. Here's how his co-hosts explain why he wasn't there.
President Biden makes a surprise visit to Ukraine. I'm Poppy Harlow in New York, here with Sarah Seidner. Caitlin Collins is live in Warsaw, Poland, where the president will be shortly. Don has the day off.
Don has the day off. Hey, who is this lady right here, though? Why is she making that face like she don't even like life right now? She just smirking like, who is this lady right here? Look at the face she's making the entire time. She like, I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. He can kiss my ass.
Ukraine, I'm Poppy Harlow in New York, here with Sarah Seidner. Caitlin Collins is live in Warsaw, Poland, where the president will be shortly. Don has the day off.
Don has the day off?
I mean, you know, no offense to the ladies on the set, but are we on? Let's be honest. Are we going to kind of miss Don Lemon if he's fired? Oh, yeah, a little.
Don Lemon?
A little bit. Steve Krakauer has covered television for a long time and really well, and honestly, he's the author of Uncovered. He joins us tonight. Hey, Steve, so what's going on? Oh, and again, we're not gloating in any way, but I know that you would know the answer. What's going on there? It seems like the place is like on the way to collapsing.
Yeah, you know, Tucker, I was a colleague of Don Lemon, as you say, not too long ago, less than 10 years ago. And it seems like there's been, you know, a real fundamental shift at the network. I mean, it started, you know, only 3 or 4 years after I left during the Trump era. I think one of the biggest examples during the Trump era of the media that really just went off the rails. I write about it, an entire chapter on it, not just my experience, but chapter of the experience of other people that worked at the network and what happened there as well. And now you have Don. You know, Don was one of the stars of that era of CNN. He was a big primetime host. He's already been relegated to the morning show now. And it's sort of this relic of the old administration that's they're trying to dig themselves out of. You know, Don was a big star. He was like an influencer. And this really is one of the big problems of the media in general right now. You know, Don kind of bought his own hype. And I think that when he made that comment about Nikki Haley, he thought he was criticizing a Republican. He thought he was criticizing someone you're allowed to criticize, when in reality, he didn't realize he's criticizing basically all women, and now all of his colleagues are mad at him. So
listen, hold on. Guys, what do y'all, how do you take it when he says someone is out of their prime? What did he say exactly when he says somebody's out of their prime? I think he was talking about Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley, the young lady that's thinking about running for president, right? I think she just now threw her hat in the ring to run for president, and she's a Democrat, right? So, okay, because she already saying, look, Joe not going to run. As a matter of fact, if he's still around, you know what I mean? Well, we don't know. But why is it disrespectful to say that someone's out of their prime? I don't give a damn what their age is. Whenever I'm talking about sports, we talk about people being out of their prime all the time. And these people are like 30. These athletes are like 30. So how's that disrespectful to say? People are so damn sensitive, man. I want to see now all the ladies on MSNBC just like, oh, I can't believe you. Now they going at him. Now they going at him like he's another woman. Now they been all catty because, wow, they're a bunch of homophobes. They're a bunch of homophobes. That's my opinion, man. Look, but my hot takes are usually wrong. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. Sometimes I'm ridiculous, but guess what? I don't have a damn talk show. I have a YouTube show. That's what I got. Huh? It's a little different over here than it is on CNN and Fox.
So I think it's a big problem with digging themselves out of this hole that they brought themselves into because of a lot of factors that happened only a few years.
Oh, Nikki is a Republican? Nikki is a Republican? Was he? Oh, so Nikki Haley is a Republican. Oh, so he was talking about Nikki, who is a Republican. So what are they talking about? They said that he thought he was saying something about a Republican, but he was actually saying something about a Democrat. And now the ladies are all pissed off at him because they just now said, so who did he say this about? Listen, I'm all misconstrued and everything, but I want to know exactly what's going on. We're going to get to the bottom of this, god dang it.
Hole that they brought themselves into because of a lot of factors that happened only a few years ago during the Trump administration.
I mean, Don Lemon is dumb and kind of crazy, but he's always been, and that's sort of the appeal. So if you put someone who's dumb and kind of crazy on TV, you expect him to say dumb and kind of crazy things, and like, that's hilarious. What was his crime exactly?
Yeah, I do wonder if in the olden days, which again, we're talking about a few years ago, back when, right. when things were going so much better for Don Lemon, as you say, this sort of thing might have been swept under the rug, I mean, let's just stack up what he said about Nikki Haley with all of the things he said about Donald Trump or other people in that administration. I mean, it's not even close.
So if Nikki Haley is a Republican, how come they made the statement that he thought he was talking about a Republican, which is acceptable, but he actually said something about a Democratic woman, a Democrat, or did he just say he was talking about a Republican woman, but being that he said something about women being over 50, not being, being outside of their prime, all women took offense to that who worked on the network that he worked for.
So, but I do think that there's a new mandate there, and Don's sort of out of favor right now because it's just not really the direction of the network. I mean, we saw during the Trump era, and we've seen since then, a total lack of introspection. I get at this in Uncovered, just about every story. I mean, they make mistakes and they don't apologize, and then then it just the trust in the media just keeps getting lower and lower. And obviously, CNN is trying to dig themselves out. They need to improve their ratings. It's kind of in the tank right now. Don is kind of he might be a casualty of that.
Yeah, and Nikki Haley is a crazed neocon, and you're not allowed to criticize them, I've noticed.
I see what had happened. Okay. Now, he tried to make a backhanded comment to somebody who's not on his team. He figured that his team will be down with it because he's not talking about anybody on his team. Where he messed up was he generalized all women and insulted all women and who are above a certain age. And of course, they took offense. And they are going at him. And they are going to the office. And they are saying, Don Lemon is disrespectful. And we don't like him anymore. You need to do something about this. Now, the brother was already fired from... he was already removed from his original position, which was a primetime show that he was known to run for years and years and years. And apparently the ratings went to the Sugar Honey Iced Tea and they had to make some changes. So now he's on, they say, a morning gossip show, I guess. I don't know. Feel free to let me know whatever y'all want me to know about this entire thing in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van. Now we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside of the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual. Love y'all. Don't forget, go to LFRFamily.com and ask me about the Bang Bang Tea, the merch, all those things, the services. And if you know anybody that wants to grow online or they're thinking about starting doing reactions or something like that, tell them to holler at me. Just to DM me or email me the word coach, and we will talk.